Good morning, friends. You're watching Daybird Aviaries. My name is Robert. I'm the bird master here. We're going to feed some little baby cockatiels today. I'm just going to mix up the formula, 2 clean little cups. That is the Hagen Tropican hand feeding formula. I get that from Amazon. Links to all that's down in the description. I do earn a small commission. That is hot water that I'm mixing in. You want your formula to be about 100 degrees Fahrenheit, of course. That's the best formula, the best temperature that I have found to work best for my birds. Obviously, if you have smaller babies or different weird species, you may need to adjust the temperature accordingly. Use a thermometer if you need to. But just mix it up until it is the consistency of applesauce. I just use the tip on the syringe to do that with so that I don't have more dishes to wash. You know, if I were feeding 20 baby macaws, I'd probably use a blender to mix it up with. If I were doing, 10 conures, I'd probably use a fork. Just showing that I always use that little flexible tip on the end of the syringe for these tiny babies. That just helps to get the syringe into their mouth a little bit easier. Just dry things up off this little work table, and here we go. We're going to get the first baby out. You're going to see that the parents have plucked the babies. If you watched the video last week, you'd see that they were still in the nest box. And this video was recorded just a day or two after that video was recorded. I'm going to have to watch the parents more closely next time and pull the baby sooner. I used my forefinger and thumb to support the baby's head, and you can see I'm not shoving that thing into their mouth like some people think that I do. I'm not force feeding the baby. I'm using the syringe to feed the baby, but I'm not, it's not a foie gras factory. I'm not pumping a goose full of gruel. I'm feeding the baby, and the baby is eating from the syringe. You can see that she's pumping her head like that, and that's how she gets the regurgitated food from her parents, and that's what she knows. That's her crop. That's a little pouch under her neck where the food stays as it slowly goes into the stomach. And there she is up close. Isn't she just the cutest little thing? And I know you're saying, Robert, that's not cute. That's as ugly as homemade sin. And you stop that. That baby is precious and adorable and beautiful, and you know it. I just want to show them off. I'm so proud of them. They're just so beautiful. Now, if you did watch the video last week, you remember there was a Lutino baby. Well, that baby has already gone home somewhere else. So we're going to get the second baby out that we still have. These are both pearl pieds. That means they're going to be, the base color is going to be gray, and they're going to have areas of white. And then the gray is going to have polka dots. And she's poopied on the table. I'm just going to get that cleaned up. This is a 20 cc syringe. So half of a syringe full is going to be 10 cc's. 10 cc's is just about the perfect amount to feed to a baby cockatiel of this age. These are about 3.5 weeks old right now. And this is the perfect amount to feed them. Just slowly, a little bit slower there. I went too quickly, and some came out. And that's okay. Just keep everything clean. Go slow. If this is your ever first time to ever feed a baby cockatiel, then you just want to dribble a couple drops into the mouth at a time. Again, do not try to stick that thing down their throat. You're not doing that at all. You're just using that to get the formula into their mouth. And if you don't want to use that tip at all, that's perfectly fine. The slip tip on the syringes will work just fine. Look at that baby. She is going to be a stunner when she's older. When she has all her feathers. Bless her heart. She does look like she's been run through the ringer too many times. But cockatiels are some of the best little pets that you can possibly get. They're sweet and calm and just naturally tame. This is just the second time I've ever fed these baby birds. And so they're going to calm down more and more over the next couple of days. Be sure that you're subscribed so that you can watch the progress of these babies. I post a baby bird video every Friday. And if something happens and there's some background noise. If I don't have baby birds, then I always post a Feed My Pet Friday kind of video. I try to post a couple videos a week. And you're going to see that there's a lot of extra formula in that cup. I always mix up too much. But watch to the very end and you're going to see what I do with that formula. That is for my hissers. And you're really going to get a kick out of those things. We're going to go ahead and show some of our other pets here on the farm. We have moved our rabbits in here with Scooter. You can see that I've just given them some food to eat. Well, those are both boys. That is Fred, the big white one, and the Dutch rabbit, the black and white one. Well, his name is Duke because he's a Dutch rabbit. That's what I've been told by the kids. I'm not sure about that. So that's that. But yeah, this is Scooter Man. He is our Patagonian cavy. Isn't he amazingly handsome? Hey there. Hey. Hey. Look at that. Look at that. It's like a kangaroo deer rabbit. Yeah. Yeah. That's my Scooter Man. They're also known as a Mara. M-A-R-A. Here are two of the three emus. The third one is back behind the birdhouse. She doesn't know that I'm out here, or she would be here also. So look, here is our tub of hissers, and they are Madagascar hissing cockroaches. And these we raise to feed to our dragons. These are a large flightless species of cockroach that comes from Madagascar, obviously. And they're interesting creatures on their own right. But we raise them to feed to lizards. So they can climb plastic. And we keep a layer of Vaseline around the top edge of the tub. We have some fruit flies in here. And that's an issue. That is a major problem. But all those little ones are the baby hissing cockroaches. But yeah, that's what we feed to our bearded dragons, and the smaller ones get fed to the leopard geckos. Here's a great big. You hear them hissing? The background noise, that's Lolita, the Amazon. They're spending the day outside at the moment. But yeah, that's the roaches. Let's go see Lolita. So here is our beautiful Lolita. Where you going, girl? She wants to come out and play, but I can't let her come out while we're outside. And then over here we have Moose, our friend Moose, and our new friend Charlie. Charlie is a Scarlet Macaw. He is a baby that we hand raised, 5 or 6 years ago. And he has come back to live here, at least for a while. He is a pet. He barks like a dog. He's a really, really nice bird. He and Moose are learning to get along. Moose, of course, is our blue and gold macaw. He is my special pet. I was asked last night by my friend Michael if any of my kids have an interest in the animals, and I said, yeah, all of them to some point. And Catherine and Jeremiah, earlier yesterday, they were arguing over who's going to inherit Moose. Who does Moose like more, Catherine or Jeremiah? And they were arguing over when I'm gone who gets to inherit Moose. So they're already fighting over my possessions. My bird, of course. But yeah, that is Charlie, the Scarlet Macaw. And that's it. So thanks for watching. God bless you. We love you. Bye-bye.